wonderful day. Today we're going to be reacting to the Vampire Diaries Season 6, Episode 4. So without further ado, let's dive into this reaction.
Bonnie's magic is one part of the equation. My as yet undisclosed knowledge is the other, which means you would be hitching a ride home for free.
Or I could just torture you until you say something useful.
If you torture me, I'll get mad, and then I won't want to help you. What kind of person needs to have that explained to them?
Right from the bat, his character is interesting. And he kind of looks hotter. Like he's younger. I know him as Monel. Somehow, even though he's younger here, he kind of looks hotter. I don't know why. Maybe the character? Because his character gets some interesting attitude.
Play nice.
Stop trying to impress a new guy.
Why don't you just tell him your story?
Maybe because I don't want to talk about the worst thing I ever did, Bonnie.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
Now I'm listening.
I also heard you sent Lexi some flowers. 17 years after you left her to burn to death on a rooftop.
Well,
it's a little late, but I see you're trying to make amends. I just want to
Sent
know
her
why.
flowers.
You must be Damon.
Wait, is that
Damon, this is
Uncle
Zach's
Nephew
household.
Zach?
He owns the house now. He knows the family history, and I told him if you got out of line, I'd take care of you myself. I'm going home.
Savannah's not your home, Stefan. This is your home.
No, this was my home, but I can no longer enter its borders. Therefore, I have a new
He
home.
has a point though.
It's not like I haven't done this before. I have a system.
Show me. Prove to me that your system works. If I believe that you actually are happy, then I'll let you go.
Do I want to know?
It's just another day in the life of an occult studies professor.
She's pretty.
I know.
I get so concerned whenever, you know, he hits on a girl. It's just like, red flag, it's not gonna end up well.
I need to be entertained while I work. Hell story, please.
He sounds like
I'm gonna have to
Jeremy.
kill him.
It's good, right? Oh, yeah. I can't remember if that squirrel was roadkill or one I caught in the rat trap. Does it feel like hair or is it more of a grainy pellet?
Stefan!
Perfect.
Chris Wood is good. Oh my god. His character is so freaking funny.
Let me guess. You killed the pregnant woman.
Shut up, Kai. You weren't listening.
I was listening in my sleep. You were hanging out with your
listening in my
distant nephew
sleep.
Zach, who you called Uncle Zach, because that's not confusing.
This Kai guy was in this world before Bonnie and Damon came. If he was the one who first got here, why would it be Damon's home?
So, after taxes and Social Security and health insurance, I'm left with $206.03.
Health insurance? Remind me, Stefan's supposed to be a vampire, isn't he? He really takes his normal life too seriously.
When a successful, sexy, only moderately insecure doctor is flirting with you, give her your undivided attention.
I like her.
Elena Williams.
Williams. Okay.
You're not just proposing to me because I'm pregnant, are you?
No. I am proposing to you because you are my rock, okay? You have
You
stood
are
by
my
my
rock.
side through the multiple rehabs.
Well, he technically did do rehab.
Brought me back from the edge.
True.
But it taught me how to focus.
Easy there, big brother. She doesn't know you.
Yeah.
Drink.
And I was like, easy there. Am I picking up on some tension? And Damon got overprotective?
Your daughter is so adorable.
Yeah. Caroline's high maintenance, but
Oh,
she's
little
worth it.
Caroline.
What happened to your wrist?
I don't know.
Zach is family. They trust me.
And they'll trust us both. Look, I'm only feeding inside the house, right? Snatch, eat, erase.
Snatch, eat, erase on your own family is kind of horrible, Damon. Is he on a dimmer switch?
Close.
I'm Damon.
It's right here.
Ooh.
Very good. Pack your bags.
No. He looks so sneaky. I don't trust him.
I'm not trying to screw up your dumb new life.
You don't have to try, Damon. All you have to do is exist.
The
Trying
relationship
to
was
destroy
so
every
horrible
single
back
thing
then.
that I built.
You know, you could have just shown us the ascendant to begin with.
Yeah, but I wanted to feel your hand on my chest.
You're not right about him.
I'm just not used to guys hitting on you.
You know, I
We just said that.
family massacred in Portland. The only one missing was the oldest boy, 22-year-old named Malachi.
My name's a kid Malachi. It's like they expected me to be evil. And him, I drowned in the pool.
Oh my god, he's a
He
psychopath.
kept fighting me. And I was like, I saved you for last, you ungrateful little...
Oh my god, what the
Anyway,
fuck is
that was
something wrong about him? I wasn't sure if he's good or bad, but he turned out to be an evil psychopath. But why do bad guys always have to be charming and good looking? Doesn't make things easy.
Oh, you know, a family of witches.
Oh, he's
You
a
make her jump
witch?
through hoops and you're a witch?
Sort of, yeah. No powers.
The way he described how he killed his brothers and sisters or whatever, he makes Klaus looks nicer. Like, what the heck?
I have the right to be messed up right now. Bonnie is dead. She knew it was gonna happen, and she said goodbye over the phone. Just so you...
Oh.
I mean, Jeremy, I have resentment for years. Years! I get it, okay? But I find a way to keep going because that's what we do. We find a way to keep going.
Make me cry. I miss the days when he was looking after Elaine and Jeremy, and to see that those days are here again, it just warmed my heart.
Still waiting for the congrats on my engagement.
Stefan.
I'm really happy for you.
Are you freaking enjoying this?
He's not taking his pain well at all, like poor baby. It's obvious that he can't live with the pain of losing Damon. And to see the, you know, the difference between how he feels now and how he felt back in 1994, just wow.
You sick freak!
Go home, clean up, and forget this ever happened.
Said he's a serial killer.
I don't care. I want to get out of here.
How can you not care? Maybe because of all the horrible things you've done? Maybe because killing a bunch of kids is not a big deal to someone who's murdered a pregnant woman?
I'm never gonna be rid of you, am I? No.
No, you're not.
Oh, it is different knowing what happened, you know? I can see now why Stefan so hated Damon back in season 1.
1912, I showed you who you were, Stefan. In 1942, I gave you your freedom. And in 1977,
gave you
I
your
almost killed your best
freedom.
friend because it should have been you there to help me, Stefan. You owe me.
Ouch. Poor nephew, Uncle Zach.
Founders Council was restarted and Stefan took off. Left Mystic Falls for about 15 years. We both did.
The way they freaking connect this to season 1 is crazy. It's blowing my mind.
Oh, come on, Bonnie. You want to go home to your friends? I want to go back and give the rest of the Gemini Covenant an excruciating death. Win-win.
Wow.
Look at those guys are models.
Why do you your heart? Seriously, I have serious problems with characters like this.
Hey, we might be having a bit of a disagreement, but don't ever lay a hand on her.
Told me this is not something a big brother would do. Like, I can pick up on her, but you can't. I love how he is so protective over her. I can't.
You had Alara compel you to forget every good thing that Damon ever did.
How can I possibly love Damon?
You did,
Believe
baby.
me, I asked myself that for a very long time. And eventually I saw it. When you died, he was the only one that can make you feel alive again, and you made him feel human.
Hear him say, he asked himself a lot. Like, he asked, why would Elena possibly love Damon? And that eventually he realized why, and he realized how that happened. Hearing him say that, it just makes you think that he moved on. He totally moved on from Elena, which makes me happy. And to be honest, I don't blame him for spilling the tea, because seeing her so indifferent towards Damon just makes me,
I found this when I was tossing the house last night. That's my mom. My mom was a Jane Doe. Her body was still warm when they dumped it at the hospital, 6 months pregnant. But one doctor did an emergency C-section, and I survived. I lived 3
Elena's
months
father?
in an incubator.
I think this will explain it much better than I can.
If you're reading this, then somebody spilled the beans about your selective memory loss. My money's on Caroline. Yes, you loved Damon. Alara can restore your lost memories. All you have to do is ask. But I hope that you don't.
I want you to rediscover yourself in the absence of the one who defined you. If you feel any hope for the future at all, then you're already better off.
This is why he's working. Stefan.
Cover yourself in the absence of the one who defined you.
She had a thing for pancakes.
That's what you remember?
You remember it, don't you? You make pancakes every day. And there's hope for you.
Family called me an abomination. That hurt my feelings.
It's creepy. It's creepy. Especially after hearing what he did to his family, it's starting to become so intimidating.
Ivy.
Stefan.
I thought we were rid of you. This guy has an interest in powers. He can consume magic from witches. His family called him an abomination, so he has something in common with Klaus. Something I noticed about him, he's so upfront about his even nature, especially when he was describing how he killed his own family. He described it as if he loved it, you know? Well, he is a psychopath, obviously. So that makes sense because psychopaths usually don't feel remorse, guilt, etc. So yeah. I love Bonnie and Damon's dynamic in this episode, even though Damon told them why he thinks that is his personal hell and that he killed a pregnant woman. Bonnie at first confronted him. She made him think about what he did wrong. And I think sadly, she's one of the few people that makes Damon want to be better in some way. And the fact that she saw that he feels guilty, that he feels remorse, that there's hope for him. It just shows how the relationship has changed so far. The difference between Bonnie and Damon in the first 3 to 4 seasons and compared to now, the relationship has blossomed. And it's all thanks to the 4 months that they've spent together. So yeah, Damon, after, you know, getting tortured at the Augustine, you know, lab and leaving Enzo behind, living for so long with no humanity. No wonder it wasn't easy for him to feel again in season 1. Yeah, because in season 1, we could see the struggle of him trying to feel again, trying to be good again, you know. So far we've seen vampires that turn their humanity off, and we see that the people that are close to them are the ones who try to bring them back. Same thing happened with Stefan and Elena, but here Damon is different. No one tried to bring him back. He's the one who was trying to connect with his humanity, and he was trying to use Stefan as a key for him to feel again. I believe he was on Demo Switch and he stayed on Demo Switch this whole 15 years before he went to Mystic Falls, because I believe in season 1 and first few episodes of season 1, Damon was on Demo Switch, because in 1994 his plan of getting Stefan to make him feel again, you know, obviously has failed. So yeah, I think in that phase he was between, you know, feeding and not feeding on this Demo Switch thing. He wanted to feel, so he reached out to Stefan and to his home to feel again, but you know, things went bad, and 15 years has passed. Stefan and Damon met again at Stella's house, and Damon back then was still semi-good, semi-bad. So yeah, I think he was still on Demo Switch. So he lived for so long with no touch of his humanity. So no wonder he, you know, he had troubles connecting with his good side again. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. See you in next video.